So we've done a lot of reading and discussions and interviews on this podcast about the strategies and tactics from leadership, from human nature that I've seen or I've seen others use or I've used myself. And you know, this is something that I've noticed lately and this is something I used to see in the SEAL teams. And now I see it at Echelon Front as well, where I can sit there and discuss something with someone and think that they understand how to utilize that lesson immediately. So I explain something to someone and I think, oh, okay, cool. You know, they get it now, right? And they'll nod in their head and they'll kind of even give me the read back of, you know, what the principle means. And so I think they get it, and it seems pretty obvious from my vantage point, but it isn't always that obvious to everybody. And it can be very hard to see things when you're observing them for the first time. So a lot of times I like to try and show a tactic or a technique or a strategy or a procedure from a different angle, from a different perspective. And that's, you know, in order to try and convey that message to someone from a different vantage point where they maybe can understand it better. And I think I have become biased toward giving someone else's perspective, someone else's example. And I think that bias comes from the fact that I already know my perspective, right? So I already know what I think. So I enjoy, or I want to give someone else's perspective of a strategy